Okay, day 20. And if I'm not mistaken, I think day 20 was the start of a sale in the commissary. I'm pretty sure it was day 20 and 21. Or maybe it was 21, 22? We'll find out if we get to the commissary there. I will have an allowance of 14, so if everything's half price, we should be able to buy most of it. The hovel, the tool shed, and the root cellar. Let's go with the tool shed, 2 special items. The root cellar is nice, but if we don't have a guaranteed shovel, then, you know, maybe we can't use it. Metal detector, greater chance of finding keys and coins. And a watering can for the gems. Nice. So we want to find some green rooms if we can, so we could water them. And hopefully find the kitchen so that we can refill the watering can. I think my main focus will be on getting rooms along the east side of the house. We did that yesterday. We didn't find exactly what we were looking for necessarily, but I have in mind that there was something special there because we looked at a book that, yeah, it showed us plots of land along the sides of the house being more lucrative for digging. But I'm also kind of curious. Actually, Mount Holly gift shop. Let's take that. Sure. But I'm also curious about what kind of rooms we can find along those sides, because it said that some of them could only be found along the walls, which does make sense, like the veranda. Giant swimbird plushie. This unlocks dare mode. I don't feel we're ready for that one yet. Dirigi blocks and blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. That's a lot. Those aren't very easy trophies to get, so we'll carry on here. We get ourselves a couple of items, a gem and a shovel. There you go. So, finding green rooms would be even better now. Since we have to leave this side of the house, do we buy it? Sledgehammer, running shoes. I'm not going to buy the set of gems. We'll hold on to the money for those. We still have 6 money to our name, and then if we really need gems, we'll come back here. But considering we have a watering can, I think we'll be okay on gems. Let's head to the east side. Hopefully we can get some greenery, like this one. Courtyard, that's a perfect find. The den is decent too here, actually. In fact, maybe we'd rather have the den here and the courtyard along the side of the house, because they did say the plots for digging were, yeah, more lucrative along the side. The den gets us a gem as is anyway. Same profit. Oh, the metal detector. Was it? Oh, there's a trunk here. Perfect. Treasure map. We got a treasure map all the way up there. We'll find that eventually, but I'll probably forget about it. Navigational compass, and we still have something coming up on the metal detector. Ah, it's a key in the corner. I want every key we can find. And let's look for a green room here. The conservatory. Ooh, perfectly placed. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. I wonder how that works. Well, let's definitely take it. I think this is our first time in here. Watering can gets us a gem. Oh, okay, we're going to use the shovel here. Old tin can. It looks like this might be a permanent upgrade. Okay. Floor plan conservation. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Okay, servants' quarters. So, floor plan conservation. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. If I wanted to make the gymnasium less common. Ah, commonplace, standard, unusual, rare. Wow. That is very cool. Servants' quarters plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. The library. I think we want to make the library more common. Yeah, because it's unusual right now. If we make it commonplace, discover less common floor plans while drafting. Means that we, you know, we're effectively making a lot of things more common by making this commonplace. So we'll definitely do that. Change confirmed. Nice. The servants' quarters. I don't know how I feel about this one. Getting a lot of keys is nice, but we have to draft a bunch of bedrooms before finding this. So I don't think we want this to be very common, because then it would keep popping up. We don't want to pick it as our first thing. We don't want to pick it as our second thing. I think it's probably fine to keep it as unusual. The gymnasium, on the other hand, I think we'll make that rarer. I just don't really want to see it. It was set for standard. It's not a terrible room. It gets more access, but I think I'd rather just make it rare. Let's get rid of all the red stuff. There we go. We'll leave the servants' quarters as is. Or we could just make it a little bit more common. Let's do that, sure. We'll make it standard. So if we need a key, it does get us a key in a pinch. Good. Oh, I'm very happy that we came in here. Do you see? Oh, I see a black rook. Look at this. We're finding all the rooks now. By all of them, I mean 2. The conservatory. Mr. Green. With the rook in the conservatory. There we are. Oh, there's a note on here. Drafting locations. West wing only. Garage. West wing hall. Her ladyship's chamber. Oh. From south facing doors. Wow. That makes perfect sense. That's why they closed down the west wing when her ladyship died. It was because her chamber was there. Duh. And it's only from south facing doors. This is very useful information. The east wing only. East wing hall, master bedroom, and other special cases. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. Ah. And the bookshop is only draftable from the library. That makes sense too. Wow. There you go. So her ladyship chamber, we now know how to get that. Has to be on the west wing, and it has to be a south-facing door. Huh. Any other useful tidbits? Doesn't look like it. That's great. Conservatory is definitely something I want to be finding a lot more often. Can we adjust the rarity of this room? The observatory, the bedroom, and the chapel. It's kind of tough between the observatory and the bedroom. The chapel's kind of an option, I guess. I think we'll take the bedroom here. Because 3 gems is kind of a breakpoint for some stuff. The bedroom, and then we've already taken the bedroom closet, actually. Yeah, okay, that significantly reduces the value of the bedroom. Let's take the observatory then. We'll get something from this telescope. With 8? Ooh, 2 diamonds? No. Clavis the key. Okay, I don't mind. We exchanged a gem for a key. That's good. Good enough for me. And through the door we go. The coat check. Oh boy. Means we don't need any gems. You know what? I'm going to leave it. We're doing fine on gems. I think I'd rather grab the library here just because of the doorways. And we have a book to read. Yeah, let's take the library. It seems silly to skip the coat check. If I run out of gems, that's going to be a sad day. But our doors aren't looking so great right now, so I feel the library is needed. Ooh, a lot of people took this out, including Simon 8 years ago. Was that me? That was probably me. Mrs. Peterson, Simon, Mrs. Peterson, and Babbage. Detective Bon Margle. Ooh, that could be relevant. And Herbert Sinclair took it out July 2nd, 85. What happened in 85 that so many people wanted to read this, including Mrs. Peterson twice? It was authored by my mom. Swimbird. Hey, it's the bird from the Dare Challenge. By Marion Marigold. Ruffington Red Publishing. I am Dare Bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea, that is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. What a pleasant person Marion Marigold is. She really had a great outlook on life. No, I think that's going to be kind of the point of things, is that she was a little bit oppressed by people or something like that. Huh. This is definitely a clue for something, though. Detective Bon Margle was looking at this in 87. Okay. This might be something where we need a magnifying glass. Like maybe there's some writing in the pictures. Interesting. Alright, well if we get a magnifying glass today, we'll return and look at it. The trophy room. Oh man, if I had 5 gems. The laundry room and the Great Hall. I don't have many keys, unfortunately, so with the Great Hall we would just be heading northward. I wouldn't be trying to guess at these other exits. The trophy room we can't afford. The laundry room is a dead end, and that would not be good, I don't think. We'll take the Great Hall. Head on in. And through the north passage. Oh. Okay, so this has something behind it. I'm guessing this is an item and this is a doorway. Maybe we'll give it a try. I have 3 keys. Locked. We'll open it. Okay, we got some coins and a gem. Better than nothing. And this is actually telling me there's still something nearby. Oh, there's a coin in the corner here. Well, okay. So I got kind of lucky there because that metal detector is probably reading this coin. Between these two, I actually kind of suspect it's going to be this door. This door is probably the lever, but we're not going to open it right now. Let's just go through the north side. Okay, something on the ground. Hey, we got ourselves another key. Feels good. And the wind-up key lets us look for a gem. This puzzle is harder than it seems. This box is empty. This box is empty. Okay, so if these two are telling the truth, then this one is lying. This puzzle is harder than it seems. It's not harder than it seems. That's funny. I like it. Okay, that was a good one. The door is locked. Oh no. Well, fortunately we did just get a key, but I could head back down. We'll just go through here. The door is locked. Use that key. Courtyard, the locksmith, and the bedroom. Keys for sale is actually pretty tempting to me. I don't know how much they cost. Do we have the book? I don't think we have a coupon book right now, do we? No. Sledgehammer, shovel, treasure map. I don't remember where the treasure map led. Courtyard gets us more gems, and that's nice and all. But we are running into a locked doors problem. We only have 1 key remaining. I feel like this is the spot for a locksmith. Yeah, especially considering we got locked out yesterday. Let's do this. Okay, well there's the locksmith doing stuff. On the wall we have some pictures. Okay. Alright. What do you got for me? 1 key for 5 money. Ouch. 12 money for 3 keys. Special key for 8. And a lockpick kit for 10. I think I'm going to grab the lockpick kit. In theory, it should get us as much value as 3 keys, right? Especially with the Great Hall there. Let's do it. Lockpick kit. We just bought it for 10. That's good. That's good. That's a fair price. Need fewer locked doors. So we're running on back down the hallway, and we'll just see what opens. Alright, there we go. We got that one open. Already 1 key value. Pantry for some coins and food. The archives. You'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. The showroom. We don't have the money for anything. I feel like the archives is the better choice, but I'm going to go with the pantry. Yeah. I'm going to take the pantry just because I really don't like not being able to see what we're drafting. That just feels like too big of a negative. Yeah. So we'll do that. I have a banana. And we can head southward. The guest bedroom, the drawing room, and the storeroom. Well, we'll take the drawing room here. And then from the entrance hall, we can go north and pick a dead end. Drawing room. Do I go in there right now? Oh yeah, that connects us to the Great Hall, so that makes sense. Nothing else in here. Yeah, let's have a look. We can redraw floor plans if need be. The boudoir, the pool. The pool, and it's perfectly placed as well, because it connects us to 2 other rooms. So we're definitely taking that. It costs 1 gem. We can afford it. Before running in there with the swim trunks. Oh, I have a sledgehammer, don't I? Yes. We definitely want to find the pump room. I'm going to head this direction. Actually, we're going to run all the way down to the entrance hall. Oh. Oh! Dang it. Alright. I guess we know that we're in the middle doorway. But I could just run around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more steps to get around. Eesh. We have a lot of steps right now, though. We can afford it. Pump room here is well worth it for us because we have some puzzles to work on. Let's dig a hole in the pump room. Alright. Not sure what that was doing there. It's telling us there's something to find. Oh, there's a coin under the pipe. I see. Alright, first things first, we are emptying that pool. Because... why are we emptying the pool? Oh, because of the swim trunks, duh. Blanked for a moment there. Now, I don't know how much water we actually need to pull out of the reservoir. We just know we can't have it full, and we can't... Oh yeah, I have to turn this around, hang on. We can't have it full, and we can't have it empty. It has to be somewhere in between, and that's about all I know. So, we're going to pull 3 out. I already have 1 water in here from the pool. We'll just pull out 3, and see if that's too low or too high, and we'll have to adjust from there on subsequent days, I assume, unless we have enough steps today. Back through the courtyard, the patio, the great hall, the drawing room, the pool. We should get more keys out of this, I would hope. The swim trunks. I love that. I did not expect it at all. We got more keys, look at that. Exactly what I was hoping for. And a key, a gem, some money. Very nice. Now, here's a thought. Oh, there's the swim trunks we bought. The pool here, we've drained the water. Does that stay drained? What happens there? I have a feeling it refills itself. So you keep having to get the pump room and drain it again. But then there's water in the reservoir. That doesn't disappear. Ooh, how does that work? The kitchen's kept the water that we put into it. So yeah, maybe the pool stays drained. That's kind of neat. So then every time we get the pool, we would just have 2 trunks sitting on the ground. I can go northward or westward. Let's go westward first. Actually, no. Now that we know... Now, Ladyship's Chamber is only when you're going south on the west side. I don't want to leave things open. Yeah, we've got the doors. Let's use them. Let's do the regular bedroom just for safety. And then I'll go do this door. The locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. That works for me. This is perfect. I'm glad we picked the bedroom over here. Also... You can open a bunch of lockers. Oh no, the keycard system. Ah, we're going to need a keycard of some kind. There's a key right there. The metal detector will be very helpful in telling us where to pick up the keys. That's good. Here's the bedroom. Nothing on the... Oh, there's something. Hey, sleeping mask. Yeah. And I need to walk out and then walk back in. Can we get a sleeping mask? There we go. Awesome. The veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I will take that. Yes, for sure. That's nice. Do we want to walk through there first? Do I run into the locker room? I think we check out the locker room. Here we go. We got a key on the bench. And we've already looked through these. Oh, there's more. Another key on the ground. Nice. We've already opened these lockers before. I really want to open these ones, but at the same time, we should probably just hold on to our keys for the time being. Because there's a lot more rooms to explore. So yeah, we'll do that. Keep things the way they are. Walk on through here. Ah, more coins on the ground. Yeah, this metal detector is definitely doing a lot of work for us. Okay, the garage, the coat check, and the chapel. We're doing fine on gems. These are dead ends. I don't want dead ends, so we'll take the chapel here. Lose a coin, but that's okay because other than the kitchen, I guess we don't really need coins much. Oh, look. We got a gem. 1 coin for 1 gem. A worthwhile trade. And we won't need to use that electronic door because we get through here. The boiler room. Here we go. Boiler room, the kitchen, and the bunk room. The bunk room doesn't get us double money anymore because we have 3 shops. The kitchen for food. The boiler room's definitely what I'm taking here. It connects perfectly to things and... yeah, not to the chapel, I guess. And not to the pump room. But it still connects to things. So through the other side, what sort of a door do we have? It's locked. Oh man, this lockpick kit is not really paying off. The nursery, the kennel, and the dining room. I feel like we'll take the nursery just because it's a dead end anyways. I don't mind having extra steps. In fact, if we have a huge surplus of steps, that means we can go to the pump room and to the reservoir and back and stuff. So having extra steps would be a good idea. Kennel is nice though. But we should also have a lot of keys throughout the house, thanks to the locker room. Okay, 5 steps for having drafted, 5 steps for the sleeping mask walking in, and a gem on the counter. This was a good pick. Paid itself off. Alright. And for the north door, what do we have? Lockpick kit, doing nothing. The music room, the weight room, and the billiard room. Ooh. Uh-oh. I really doubt that these are going to carry the power through. The music room. So the weight room, lose half your steps. Obviously, I don't want that. The music room is a dead end, but we get a major key and a minor key. So that's pretty good. And the billiard room is also a dead end. When I say the music room is a dead end, I mean because the chapel already has a door there. Although we could walk through the music room and not lose a coin in the chapel. That's a benefit. Major key and minor key are nice though. Yeah. The billiard room giving us more keys. I think we'll take this one. It does cost us 2 gems. That's pretty expensive. There we go. We got a silver key. That's something. And a regular key. I don't know if that was really worth 2 gems. Oh, the treasure map. What are we going to do with the money? We have the Mount Holly gift shop. Can I... treasure map. Here we go. This looks like the spot, apparently. I forgot about it. Time to start digging. Alright. Probably 40 gold again. I think that's what we got last time. Coffers of Mount Holly. Ooh. 25 gold and 3 gems. Nice. Okay, well, there we go. We paid off the 2 gems we spent for this place. Of course, I guess any room would have had it, but that's alright. Trophy room, and it opens in the right direction. The laundry room is nice, but it stops things. The dining room is nice too. The trophy room is obviously the pick, because it's cool. We haven't been in here yet. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Coins on the ground. Thank you, metal detector. Did we get How many gems was that? Also, whose hat is this? Oh, I see, I see. It's like a hunter's hat. A couple of those. A stuffed cheetah. And the trophy. Awarded for reaching room 46. Neato. Oh, there's a trophy up here. Okay, so it's a checklist for the trophies. We have that in the entrance hall. Okay, so we got some gems. It's a neat place. We can spin the world. Can't put out the fire. Well, there you go. Let's head north. So there's this statue, and the gardener... Oh, we can't go through here without a key card. The gardener was saying he wanted to replace this statue with a different statue. The different statue he wants to replace it with is depicted by a stained glass window in the chapel. And that's all I know. Yeah, so I guess make of that what you will. Lockpick kit helps us out here. The showroom. Oh, money, money, money. I could buy something expensive. I have 55 gold. The moon pen. Oh, wait, there's different stuff here. Master key opens all normal doors. Oh. The moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. What? Oh, we're definitely buying that. And the chronograph is kind of neat. I like this. Okay, moon pendant for sure. Tomorrow you will start with 2 of the items in your inventory. Absolutely. Why would we not want that? Master key is pretty amazing. Ornate drafting compass is okay. The chronograph. Do we buy this? Or do we just save our money? You may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I think we buy it just because it's interesting. We haven't seen it yet. There you go. Yes, I could roll on the roulette table if I hadn't bought that, but whatever. The dining room is available. Let's head on through the rest of the showroom. Lockpick kit? Nope. Well, I think this is a perfect candidate for the silver key. Rotunda. 3 gems. That's our last set of gems. Ooh. What's this, rewind time thing, though? If I buy the rotunda, let's do it. And then rewind time after drafting? Hang on. Chronograph. While drafting, you may... Oh, hold on. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Oh, is this like if you were to use the dice to draw new floor plans, then you can undo that? Ah, okay, that's not nearly as good as I thought it was. Well, here's the rotunda. We have a doorway to the south. Locks. Man, this lockpick kit. There are so many key requirements. That master key would be incredibly helpful. Okay, locked, can't pick it. I do have 3 keys on hand, and we can get more. But... Oh, okay, this one wasn't locked. That's nice. You can rotate the floor plans as well. There's the mail room, freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. And the laboratory heads northward. I kind of wanted... Oh yeah, I was going to say, I kind of wanted something that would go southward. Well, hey, let's just rotate it. There you go. Now it's facing the direction I want. Perfect. That works for me. Except we don't have any gems. No! Where do I get more gems? Oh, wow. That's impressive. Dang it. Okay. In that case, the mailroom is the only option, so we'll take it. Here we go. Order placed. Is there anything in here to be seen? I don't think so. It all looks the same. Head on out. I do have a key to go south or north. Let's head up north, I guess. Sure. I don't have gems, though. Do I really want to be using keys when we can't even afford the rooms? There's the office, there's the kitchen, there's the coat check. I guess that kind of solves the gems problem, doesn't it? That was pretty well timed. I'll check it out, and then we'll definitely be checking it back in at the end of the day. Man, the coat check is good. Yeah, I guess we do spend a lot of gems, don't we? We'll use a key. We are running low on keys. The vault for free, the drafting studio, select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool, and the sauna. Unfortunately, these all make it a dead end. That's too bad. Drafting studio and the vault. We don't have any... Wait, do we have a use for all the money? We can buy something in the showroom still. Also, we have a locksmith, so if I had the steps, I could still run back and get more keys, I just realized. But, unfortunately, I think this is going to be about it for the number of rooms we can access. Yeah, we don't have any of the vault keys, so I'm going to go with the drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. We've gotten some cool things out of this so far. And there's a key on the table. Nice. These scrolls look important. We will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to the draft pool. Solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. The vestibule. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. In the classroom, while drafting the classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each compass room in your house. Or drafting room in your house. I'm not a huge fan of any of these options, to be honest. I guess the vestibule is the better option because it's a 4-way that you can always get through. You're never going to be locked out in it. It does cost 2 gems though. Most of the solarium costs 1 gem. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall, it has served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. A commissioned blueprint made for Reddington Elementary. These floor plans were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built. It costs a gem to draft. I didn't realize that. I think we'll take the vestibule here. It has some utility. It's just, we keep running into dead ends and stuff, so the vestibule helps combat that. It's funny, the rotunda here ended up with 3 dead ends. But, alas, that's just how it goes sometimes. We can head back through here, and we'll rotate the room. Head on into the showroom there. And I don't think we need to go to the casino. I don't have much money to gamble with. The dining room will get us some more steps, though. Oh, and a lunchbox. A lot more steps. There we go. And the pizza gives us 20 steps and 10 if we have a furnace. We do not have a furnace. No problem. We'll take the 20 steps as is. Alright, we're back up to 56 steps. That's plenty. And this is not the last door. Oh, fortunately we got through with their lockpick kit. The dark room, the utility closet, and the walk-in closet. 4 items. The utility closet. What would we do with this? I feel there's nothing worth doing with it. right? You can turn off the lights. The VAC indicators, we figured that one out and did that. Yeah, I think we'll just use the walk-in closet. Potentially get an interesting item or two. Alright, well we got a couple gems. Those are useless. Oh, the vault key. Well, maybe we get an option to enter the vault again. Now that was 3 items, right? Am I missing something? Should be a 4th item in here. What am I not seeing? Oh, car keys. Okay. Alright, well we can't use those. So those were not the greatest items. Literally useless unless we come across the vault. Now this is the walk-in closet. I've already marked down that we have a black pawn in here, so that's good. And we head north through the cloister. 2 more rooms that we can explore. Oh no, we can't explore them because we don't have a key card. That's where the utility closet would have been useful. Do we have a security? Oh, I don't think we have security anyways. Right. Okay, well there you go. The one thing our keys cannot unlock. And I think that's that then. So we'll go back to the coat check. I definitely want to make sure I get the emerald bracelet put in there. We could play in the casino. Let's just waste our money, I guess. Throw it away. Do I go for a net? Nah. Okay, we got 3 money. Alright. Profit. And that's where we should have just stopped playing, but... Alright, we got 6. Never mind. Oh no. I'm not teaching a good lesson here. I'm not gonna try. Ho ho! Okay. Let's go 2 times on the leaf. For the clover. Alright, we'll cash out for 20 because I don't want to accidentally get a snake. We are suddenly wealthy. What happened here? What is happening? We're winning everything. This game is too easy. 2 times. Roll for a single coin. Roll for a single coin. We got it. 6 money. Making profit. This is going super well. Well, we can do... I'm not going to do that. We can do a spin on the... whatever it's called. I've forgotten what it's called. Roulette. The roulette table. I have 30 on hand. I could spin for 9. Okay, it didn't work. We could try it again, but meh. May as well save my cash. 2 times. Okay, I think this might be it. We're going to give up in a moment here. I can get down to 20 and then we'll do the roulette table at 20. But there you go. Here's the real lesson of gambling. Is you can hit big, but then you're going to lose it all if you keep going. Yeah, alright. So we stop that and we gamble it on the roulette table. Wager 20. And we lost. That's okay. The only real thing we wanted there was the allowance. I can carry on south? Yeah, trophy room, music room, boiler room. Oh, we do have keys though. I forgot about the keys. Alright, into the locker room we go. What do we find behind locker number 1? Alright, some more steps. I don't mind that. Oranges have been pretty rare. And nothing. I don't have any more keys here. We could find some more throughout the house. Oh, okay, so we actually need more water here. Is that 1 or 2? We're going to try just 1 more water. Although... 1, 2... I think there were 3 missing, right? 1, 2, 3. This feels like it's 2 up. So let's do 2 more on the water there. Now here's the challenge. How do we get only 2 added in? Uh-oh. If I... Ooh, okay. 1, 2... I know how we do this. Oh, wait, this is way easier than I'm thinking. All I have to do is empty the fountain into tank 1. There we go. Okay, so if you do that, there's tank 1. We're emptying. We take the fountain out. Then tank 2 can throw its 1 bit of water into the fountain, and then take the 3 out of the kitchen and put those into the reservoir. We get to the level that I think is correct. There we go. That's actually really easy. We want to pull from the kitchen... Wait, no, hold on. First we want to... So, if we're able to successfully do all this, what do we need this pump for? The reserve tank. Oh, wait, no, we need the reserve tank probably to fully deplete the reservoir. That's what it was. We weren't able to do that otherwise. Now tank 2, we want it to empty. And then what I'm going to do is take water out of the pool to put it into the kitchen and the fountain. Because we want to have that pool empty if possible. It just makes things easier in the future. Alright, there we go. So, we successfully got the reservoir to where we wanted, and the pool is empty. So everything is as we'd like it to be, for the time being. Eventually we'll want the reservoir to be fully empty, but we can't do that until we get the boiler room connected, as far as I can tell. And we'll just run on back outside. There we go, into the boat. Hooray! Alright, we even get a cutscene for it. Wait, no paddle? Uh-oh. Do we actually just not have a paddle? It's just self-navigating. That's nice. Huh, okay. Cool. And there we are. So now we lower that water level. How much? I feel like that stick is probably some kind of a way we could tell, but I don't know. I can't tell. Also, does this really work? Like, my whole plan here is to get the water to the tunnel level, but I feel if we get the water down to the tunnel level, the boat's going to be stuck on those rocks. I right on that? Might have a problem. Well, we may as well try it though, right? Like, there's no harm in giving it a shot. Other than the time involved, I suppose. Okay. And we're back. In the pump room. How much water do we remove? That is a tough question. I'm going to start, well, by just pulling a lot of it out, I guess. And refilling the pool. I think we pull 4 more. Let's do that. This might be too much. So what I'm going to do is put 1 into the pool and then put 3 back. And we'll just be kind of equal with the aquarium. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to just kind of hope that that's right. Here we go. Ooh, this looks right. This looks pretty right. I think we did good. I'm stuck on the edge. Let me by. Okay. Haha. Look at this. Did I get it first guess? Oh, yes, I did. Ooh, that feels good. Here we go. I can walk around on the boat. That's different. Could I do that before? Maybe I didn't even try. Might have just turned around. Wow. Oh my goodness, there's more doors. I only have 4 steps. What if I run out of steps while I'm down here? Will the boat stay on this side? All right. There's this rock and not much else. Okay then. The running shoes have our back. Okay, definitely another fuse box looking thing. Oh my, what? Whoa, hold on. You got military equipment? Somebody's been living here. No music? Okay. This is no, I was gonna say this was the laboratory, but maybe not. Something's up for sure. Huh. Blue bunks. There's a note over here. Oh, okay, so a cracked wall we can potentially break down. Is this writing? Bang, if only I had the magnifying glass right now. Where is that? It's a circling staircase with some pillars. We'll have to think of where that could be. Is that... No. Is that in that room where we lit the candles and the staircase descended? Maybe? I can't read that journal. There's probably nothing important in there. Oh, there's a chest up here. Or a trunk. What about food? I need some steps. Oh my goodness. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of heartache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us, Mary. Is that my mom? Okay, hold on. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. We saw a statue of like Anubis, right? I think. Oris is another Egyptian god, I think. I might be misremembering. The crown of Orinda. So, what's going on here? 6 months of rehearsal, heartache, no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. This is 6 months after she disappeared, and her book was released, what was it, 14 months after she disappeared? Maybe that's all that's left. All that is left for us. Steep price to pay for ideals. Oh, sorry. Another 2 fortnights. It's interesting. Definitely, the sky is definitely a theme with her, right? She keeps talking about the birds, how the Red Prince didn't look up and see the birds in the sky. I think she made more of a note on that when we reached room 46 in that little cinematic. And then here as well. And also that bird. She wrote something about Dare or whatever. Oh, we got a key. A sanctum key. Okay, cool. I don't know where the sanctum is, unless it's in here. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. They've scratched out the Grand. Getaway car 136. Okay, so they did a heist. Closed exhibit. Decoy car. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track. Literally. Manning at 110. White Pharaoh Marigold at 105. Getaway car at 136. Escape route. Forced entry at 124. Wow. Okay, so they stole from a museum. And they have a lot of guns. Huh. I guess I don't feel like... Oh, we seek what's in the shade of truth. Okay. This is what I read, right? Yeah. Huh. See, I was thinking it was a whole abduction thing. Abduction or her trying to escape capture and whatnot. If she was just doing a heist, I don't really care. You know, it's like, alright, they stole something. So my mom's a bad person because she left me on my own so that she could steal something. You know? Her family thinks she's dead. Or thinks that she escaped the country, etc. Platform 8. We had to, there's a trophy for room 8. Is this related? Orinda Aries Train Metro. Major stops. Royal Station, Mainway Station, Oris Train Hall, Fen Central, Tenerford. Okay, I'm not going to read all of them. You are here at Station 8. And they went to probably like Mainway. Let's have a look at that other one again. Manning. Is there museum main concourse? Okay, I don't see anything about a... Oh, hold on. Why is this red? Restricted? This statue here, or is it just a red statue? Staff. Lesson gallery. I don't know. Like, are we going to be traveling to this place? Do I need to know about this? Am I going to get on the train and go steal something as well? I definitely think there's something up with these fuse boxes. We see them pretty often. It's possible they're decoration, but they're a little bit too surreptitiously placed. Platform 8. Yeah, I don't know if this is really relevant to us. You are here at number 8, which is kind of strange that it comes underneath our manor. But then we can, yeah, I guess go around. Okay, well, we got a sanctum key. That's kind of neat. I'll be honest, I was expecting... I guess this is a pretty big reveal. That there's a heist and that there were people living under the manor for a while. These three, I guess. Oh yeah, hold on, they had names, didn't they? Hang on, I didn't really clue into that. So, Marigold, Manning, and... is that it? There's 3 of them though. 4th century, so the decoy car and the getaway car. White and 124. Okay, well, Marigold and Manning. Marigold being our mother, I believe. Huh. I'm gonna say Manning is the guy with no hair. This guy seems like a getaway car kind of guy. Alright. Well, it's cool. We've got a wall to look for. I hope I'm not missing anything here. Oh, that did cost us a step. So I do wonder, if I were to walk back and forth through this doorway until I ran out of steps, what would happen to the boat? We'll take the boat back, though. Oh, it just teleported us. No cinematic on that one. Huh. Alright, well, we got through there. I was thinking it was going to be something to do with the, this whole big mechanical thing, right? Because this rises up and then we can go on the 2nd level there. I was kind of hoping that's what would happen from us solving that puzzle. Okay, well, in that case, I guess that's all we needed. So we're gonna sign out with some jazz music. Call it a day. Do I have... oh wait, Sanctum Key. So now that I have this, unlocks 1 of 8 doors. Am I gonna lose it? I guess I can go pick it up tomorrow morning if I do lose it, right? 1 of 8 doors. Hold on. What 8 doors are we talking about? Is it in this area? Is it up there? 1 of 8 doors. What about on the other side of this? Let's go around. Oh, actually, can I get across over here? I think I can. 1, 2... oh, no, I can't. Yeah, we might have to move that minecart again. Oh. Sudden loss of jazz music. Alright. Well, we might run out of steps on our way around. We'll see. Of course, if the running shoes keep doing their thing, then we won't. Oh no. Oh no, I can't go back down there now. Oh, I can take the boat across. No, I can't take the boat across. Oh no. The minecart can't be moved. I've messed up. I should have moved the minecart after getting the water level right. Dang. Maybe I can't get across there. Maybe I can get across here if I turn this. I can go 1, 2, connect that one. That one rotates 1, 2. Oh yeah, we can do it that way. There you go. We're fine. Oh, phew, no problem. I didn't have to run out of this place anyway. Just wait for this thing to rotate. We save ourselves some steps. Although the running shoes hit every single time there. That was nice. Alright, so we get across here. Oh! do I get out now? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we solved that. We didn't have to go through a tunnel for this. Okay. Oh my goodness. So now I need to rotate it so that both of these are facing this platform. Ah, okay. Can you... If the minecart wasn't in the way, I never would have gone over here and tried this. Like that is extreme luck. And I would say not very well communicated. Right? I just assumed that all of these things rotated to this platform. Well, we're super lucky because I never would have figured that out. And I need to get over here in order to connect. No, because I need to connect that one over there. Hang on. I could walk over this way, connect over there. How does this work out? So if we have this one connected here, then 1, 2, and we connect over here, and that would normally be easy for us, except that we don't have the minecart out of the way. So I need to get that minecart out of the way. Let's try and figure this out. If I go across, rotate, so 1, 2 over here, 1, 2, I'd connect here, but then there's no rotation control here. Ooh, man. This is tough. Huh. This doesn't do anything with the level, does it? No, it's a rotate. We might have to mess with the pump room some more. Get the water level back up here. It's not the end of the world, it's just that we can't do it today, and that bugs me a little bit because all I needed to do was move this minecart back. Yeah. And also, if we have to run back down there and get the sanctum key every day... No, because... Oh, how is that going to work? Wasn't there a rule about we couldn't bring stuff from outside onto the estate? Into the estate? I must be referring to things outside the grounds. Because obviously we've been pulling things out of the shed. So... I guess... What do we do now? If I rotate this, I can connect it there and raise the platform, but then I'm stuck. Oh! Oh, but then what if I call it a day? Ah, there we go. Aha! So we do this all the way around. And then tomorrow, ideally, we'll get the boiler room so that we can power that red box, get through the red room, and we can get up here to use this machine to explore those other rooms. And maybe that's what we need the sanctum key for. So we do this. I can't get back right now, but game mechanics lets me call it a day, right? And then we can access this from over there. Cool. Alright, call it a day. Hehehe, clever use of game mechanics. And Simon slept on that ledge. He wasn't able to make it back to his tent. Total rooms 40, rank reach 9, steps taken 134, items found 11, and new rooms 2. Garden shopping center. Yeah, 5 shop rooms. There's the tool shed. Cool. That was most certainly a successful day. Man, I'm loving the coat check. The first couple times we got it, I wasn't really understanding how powerful it was. And I wasn't using it to its full extent. I guess you need the steps to be able to get back to it at the end of the day, but yeah, that's not a high price to pay when you can get an emerald bracelet every time you find it.